In 2024 euro to dollar forecast at 1.08 on USD resilience. Nordea, the euro to dollar exchange rate, euro to US dollar, has only fleetingly traded above 1.10 this year, while there has been support just below 1.07. Nordea expects that euro to US dollar will be trapped in a 1.05 to 1.10 range over the next year. Central bank policy actions will inevitably be key elements for currencies. As far as the US is concerned, it notes that recent data has been disappointing and expects that it will take some months before the Fed is comfortable in cutting rates. In this context, it expects that the first rate cut will not be delivered until September. Nordea, along with the market, is confident that the ECB will cut interest rates in June. It notes an important element of uncertainty thereafter, but expects one rate cut per quarter. The bank expects that the overall U.S. economic performance will underpin the dollar as the Fed adopts a cautious stance. Powerball ticket from Oregon wins $1.3 billion jackpot. A ticket sold in Oregon is the sole winner of the $1.326 billion Powerball jackpot, the eighth largest U.S. lottery prize ever, Powerball officials announced Sunday. Why it matters: it was the fourth largest Powerball jackpot and the second time the lottery's jackpot was won this year, officials said. The big picture: it was the 41st drawing in the jackpot run, Powerball officials said in a news release. The cash lump sum option for the April 6 drawing is $621 million, Powerball said. Remarks by Secretary of the Treasury Janet L. Yellen ahead of meeting with Beijing Mayor Yong of the People's Republic of China. Mayor Yin, thank you for your warm welcome. It is a pleasure to meet you in Beijing, and I am looking forward to the opportunity to exchange views with you. I am in China to carry out President Biden's guidance to build resilient channels of communication between our two countries. U.S. engagement is not limited to senior officials in the Chinese central government. It also extends to local government leaders who make critical day-to-day economic decisions. RBNZ seen pushing back against bets on early interest rate cuts. Bloomberg, New Zealand's central bank may this week push back against investor bets that interest rate cuts are coming, even though the economy has slumped into a double-dip recession. The Reserve Bank will keep the official cash rate at 5.5% for a sixth straight meeting Wednesday in Wellington, according to all 15 economists in a Bloomberg News survey. They expect policymakers to stress the need for rates to stay restrictive for a prolonged period to tame inflation. Markets have taken a more aggressive view on the timing and extent of OCR cuts. Those expectations will be disappointed this time around, said Kelly Eckhold, chief New Zealand economist at Westpac Banking Corporation in Auckland. There is little to support the idea that interest rates can be cut much earlier than the RBNZ previously assumed. ECB interest rate decision this week. Last week, a substantial influx of data exerted pressure on the market. Notably, Janet Yellen from the U.S. government is currently in China, engaging in discussions aimed at fostering mutually beneficial agreements. A significant aspect of these discussions involves the issuance of long-dated Treasury bonds by the U.S., with China and Japan traditionally being the largest foreign buyers of these treasuries. Yellen's objective is to ensure the continuation of this trend. China, in turn, has a vested interest in maintaining lower interest rates and a weakened dollar to uphold control over its domestic currency. These negotiations set the stage for potential market developments. Thank you.